Hey Virgos, welcome to my channel and to your August love reading. We're going to take a look at how your person is feeling, where things are at. We're going to take a look at what the situation is and what you can do to change it, alright? Alright, now if you are new to my channel, thanks for taking the time to check me out, guys. If you like how I do things, hit subscribe and comment. You can comment subscriber or giveaway, and I will put you into my giveaway and give you a answer to a free question in response, okay? Or in return. If you are returning, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here. I didn't know if I was even going to see you guys again. My channel got hijacked for 2 weeks. I finally got it back, and I am so thrilled to be here and to be in Leo season. I cannot even tell you. Thank you for those of you who reported that person and defended me. You guys were just absolutely flippin' awesome. My comments are disabled, guys, so I did not get back to those of you who I still owe a reading to. So comment and let me know if you were one of those 100, and I will get, I'll get yours back to you here very soon. Okay, I apologize for that. Follow me on Earthly Energies 1111 on Instagram, guys, and I will get you some updates and daily and weekly specials, okay? Let's see here. There will be an extended if you want to take a look at timelines, actions to take, further outcomes, messages from them or from your guides. Let me know, and I will get you set up with that. Special thank you to my buddy Crafty Tarot, who helped me tremendously during that whole situation with my channel. Check him out. He's awesome. I appreciate all of that help that he had, okay? I do have some private readings available, guys. If you're interested, there are specials available. And if you need some rebalancing after this crazy July, I do offer a rebalancing chakra line. So check that out. That information is down below, okay? General reading, guys. Take what fits and leave the rest. If you want specifics on your situation, okay, just, there was like 5 cards. Reach out and get a private reading before you make any huge decisions or anything. Alright. That was all I needed to say, I do believe. So thanks for listening in and being patient. God, you guys got chunks of cards coming out here. Lots to say. Alright, and then stick around, guys. Next week I will have your money and health and relationships overall. Okay? And, yeah, we'll just kind of look further into some things, okay? And then there'll be a mid-month love reading also. Alright, so let's take a look at kind of the root problem here and see what's going on with it now, where it's going, okay? And we'll just kind of take it from there. Alright, Virgos, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, let's get into this. Thanks for bearing with me while I went through all those updates. Alright. Okay, absorb this energy, guys. I do this stuff outside so you can release your negativity, absorb your positivity. Lots of energy to take in from this place. Okay, we are dealing with some type of recognition of some type. There's been a situation where you've been waiting for either some information to kind of come through or something to give you some payoff of waiting around. I feel like, this is like physically, like your body has taken a toll on waiting for a person to come around and produce, some manifesting energies here. Otherwise, I get the sense that you've just not had some very good luck when it comes to love in the recent times here, and you are just ready for a change, basically. You're ready for some good luck in this department. You want the real deal. You're done with that superficial in and out, baloney. You want something that can actually not only just it's something that reestablishes and reconnects to your root foundation, and then you can build upon it. It's not superficial energy. This is very solid, very grounding, but there's a harmony here because there's an equal balance, okay? That's what's the big focus of the month here when it comes to love. Bringing balance back around, okay? The situation now, okay? The situation. This is kind of the issue. This has been the issue. Getting to this position. The Ace of Pentacles is about finally establishing and initiating this whole deal into something you can actually see and feel and touch and do something with it. Okay, an offer coming in of support, of recognition. It produces a sense of balance in and of itself because it's a gift of the beginning of something. Okay. I also feel like this is something was taken from you. This could be something from your past, but this is also an energy that you're coming back into, something that from the past maybe you felt very solid and secure within yourself. And that was a very, very important piece to this, was feeling solid and secure within yourself, not needing to take or to get something from somebody else to have the ultimate you. Ultimate you is what manifests what's happening for your future, okay? The magician here from the past. This was like you got the aha moment, the realization, the upload of ascension, of right, literally vibrating up into a higher level. And what happened is there was a little bit of resistance that occurred, and then karmic things started to kind of take place. And really the reason for that was because things needed to develop in such a way to where realizations were taking place, growth was happening in certain areas to get you to the next level. Okay, so once this whole situation just established, it started, it was absolute conscious awareness that was created here. It was the turning point. It started the Wheel of Fortune here to get you into a direction that could pay off eventually. Okay, and that's where we're at. That's what this month is all about. Putting you into the King of Wands position, into a very stable, passionate, creative, and this is a lot of personal power and strength, ability to move forward and not be, that stubborn energy that's just not able to see things for what it is. This is about having true intention and to be able to take action with clear intentions and a clear conscience. You finally mastered that concept to where now it's like it's on at this point. Now you're feeling kind of a new sense of you, basically. And you're in a good position this month to finally be able to take a move here towards a relationship and starting a foundation, because you have something to build on yourself. You have a foundation at this point, not based on anybody else, just you. Seven of Wands, so be very, very confident. The universe is letting you know you worked very hard. You need to stand confident with where you're at, and don't let anybody break your foundation, okay? Unless they're rising up with you, then be very cautious, because you are coming from a place of good intention and good intuition. So use that. Ground yourself, guard yourself, protect yourself, but also be optimistic with your creative energies, because this is still about having victory, but also through discerning through your energies, okay, and being able to assess and find balance, because you did that inner work, and you know how that applies to the relationship. As far as where this is headed, this came out in a reverse, okay, but this is basically the message I'm getting, is that you are able to see things from a very fine focal point, and both sides are. And so, the other side, I feel like there's been kind of this movement of energy where, especially the divine masculines, there's kind of a flip-flop of realization here of desire, of worth, of self-love, of appreciation, gratitude, forgiveness of certain things. Just all of those things are taking place. Karmic debts are being released, and we're coming into a focal point of really fine-tuning exactly what the intention is that you want. That's what this is about. You are fine-tuning your desires, okay? What you can do to shift this in the right direction here is to continue to define exactly what it is that lights your fire, basically. Okay, what is it you want? What do you want to see the universe give to you if you were to have, your ultimate desire? What would that look like? Okay, and make that very clear, and then thank the universe for providing that, or better, right? Whatever's in your best interest is what you want. The person that you are maybe having an interest in, or maybe you just kind of have a bitter, separation, kind of a sadness when it comes to the relationship sides here, or someone you're dealing with is feeling is feeling the loss as well. So this is about letting this go and letting the universe take control of the situation, okay? Letting go of the loss, letting go of the pain and the hurt, grounding yourself and releasing all of that, and letting some white light energy in, and some protection, and some just optimism, okay? You want optimism for the future, not pain. But we have to kind of feel through that sometimes before we can kind of reach that next level of vibration here. All right, what you need to be aware of, what needs your attention, is having faith in the universe and that they will provide for you. Whatever it is you desire, so make that clear, or better. We can't go wrong with that, right? That's what they want to give you. That's what your guides have been trying to explain to you. Let this happen. Let this come in, because this is something that's going to produce a success based off of all of this victory that you've produced for yourself. This accomplishment of self-awareness, of self-control, of success, and of really a very clear understanding of what it is that makes you feel that victory and that success. Making it clear, and then releasing control and letting the universe take over here, okay? So let's take a look at how this is going to apply to each zodiac here. I'm kind of curious. All right, let's take a look at Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leos, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. Alright. Alright, lovelies, let's see here. Okay, so we've got the Judgment in reverse when we're working with an Aries here. Alright, Virgo, so if we're working with an Aries, there could be a realization that's coming into terms here. Some type of release of karma that kind of helps push things along a little bit. So this person could be feeling overall like, I mean, there could be a sense of self-awareness they're struggling through, you know, and being able to kind of see things and piece all the pieces together. To get all the pieces together to have a clear understanding of what's going on and why. The karmic ties here, just some of it's not really connecting. They're more into their emotions as opposed to realizing and seeing things through. So I would, you know, approach an Aries with a little bit of caution. They are trying to see things from a higher perspective, but in their own time, okay? Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands with regard to a Taurus. Now the Taurus, they are coming into realizations this month, so I would not come in hot and heavy. I would probably have a little bit more of a compassionate and an earthy type of an approach here, and meet them in their own element a little bit, because otherwise I feel like they have quite a bit going on in their life this month, and you could get a little bit more aggression than you otherwise would. Okay, so for Geminis are going through a little bit of a tower moment here, so it's coming into this tower moment. What you could be having a conversation or some movement that could be creating this tower movement for them, or they've been maybe a little bit tense waiting for this to happen. They've been kind of feeling like some changes are, you know, in motion, and it's been kind of tough on them. And so I kind of get some message of providing a sense of support would be helpful, but otherwise, if you see any, you know, emotional behaviors or actions, it definitely could be in the case of something going on in their life right now. The Two of Swords for Cancer. So Cancers are a little bit stuck right now on what to do, so could be waiting for you to clear up some things. It could also be working, some things are going on in their life where they're also trying to find some clarity. But I do see confusion here, so I don't know, discern through that wisely. Could be that they really need some communication from you, or vice versa. But I'm feeling like more from you. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant or the Faith in reverse for Leo. Interesting. So I feel like they are also kind of struggling with trying to get into this let go and let the universe kind of take control situation. So they could be feeling a little bit discouraged too about what's going on. Approach this with a little bit of conventional, okay, rather than traditional. Come at this with a bit more of a conventional approach, okay, a little bit different perspective. with things that I think you'll get a better feel or a better result. The Page of Cups for Virgos. So Virgos, you know, if you're dealing with another Virgo, then this is an indication that a communication of some type would go well. And I think seeking, once you've, you know, maybe both reached or even come to a realization, if the other side's working on it, just having that conversation, I feel like it's going to go well this month, and just to coming to terms with things. So if you're working with another Virgo, I think that's going to be a good conversation, a good emotional extension here. For Libras, Libras are all about getting things solid this month. They want things structured and going very well. That's where they're going this month. So if you need to work something out with a Libra, this month's a great month to do so. They are in that get things in the forward motion, in the right direction kind of a mode here. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpios. So Scorpios are a little bit working on, you know, they're working on their overall image in the world this month. Okay, they want to be very independent. They want to be in a very solid position. They're also a little bit upside down when it comes to the relationship side of things. They're not really in or out right now. They're just kind of flowing through the emotions this month. I kind of get the feeling like there's a little bit of dissatisfaction going on. I feel like there's some things they're trying to pursue, maybe in work or with their emotions, and this month is kind of one of those analyzing months for them. Proceed with caution is what I heard. Okay. Sagittarius. In the we've got Knight of Cups in the reverse. So I almost kind of get the same message, but this is coming forward in a not so constructive way. Let's put it that way. Could get some blunt emotions, okay, from the Sag. Go figure, right? They're very straightforward and opinionated. Could be a little bit cut to the chase here and not really want to hear any of the mumbo jumbo. So keep that in mind perhaps when you're working with a Sag. Here we've got Capricorn. Five of Pentacles. Aw, Cappies here aren't feeling so hot for you right now. A little bit of a loss here in some aspect, possibly financially, but more than anything, it's something to do with, you know, their physical self or home or something like that. Could be children, but overall, I feel like there could be something that needs to mend here with this situation. It could be the ball could be in your court to deal with that. If you're working with an Aquarius, the Star in the reverse, so they are not feeling a wish fulfillment right now in this relationship. So they could be waiting for you to make a move here. You could be waiting for them to make a move here. But someone's in a mode where they are trying to work through some of their confidence and maybe heal from this Tower moment, especially, who was this? This was Gemini. If you've got a Gemini or Aquarius, either you're working with or in your chart, especially take consideration that, you know, things might be a little bit tough coming out of this Tower moment, and there could be some insecurity. So keep that in mind. Some behaviors and actions might not be too genuine just because of the emotions that it's coming from. So be cautious of that. And if you're working with a Pisces, Knight of Wands, so that's a really nice little connection there. I feel like that could be really spicy and steamy, little connect there. So if you're working with a Pisces, a good month to communicate also. It could be quick communication as well. So if you want something to last, I would definitely I would make room for anything that can kind of go one direction or another, and be ready to back that up and have a plan of action. Maybe I guess the message I'm getting is to have a couple different options to try to come to maybe a mediation or compromise of some kind. Alright, so be just kind of cautious about not coming out too extreme, but take a chance here, okay, and be your charismatic self. And I think that if it's not you, it's them coming at you like that. Alright, let's get a message from your guides. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other in true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Oh, that's super sweet. So, having the intention to have a heart-to-heart, okay, and to see things eye to eye and really connect on a loving intention. Whether you move forward in the relationship or not, you always want to leave off on a loving intention. and spending time with each other and bonding and connecting on that heart chakra level, it's just going to send you in a very positive direction. There's no going wrong with that. Yes, it might be intense, and yes, it might tap into some things that feel, emotional, but it's also going to release and allow you to move forward and know at least you have a knowing at that point, okay? All right, let's get into your extended. I hope that gives you some clarity. I did want to pull kind of an overall intention you guys are asking, so I'm going to say it. All right, Lovers in the reverse and Teacher in the reverse. So this is about the two of you continuing to finish this last portion of the journey to get into this piece here, okay? Relationship healing, yep. Somebody is learning to love in their best way possible, and someone is helping guide this, okay, by releasing control and allowing things to move forward in the best case scenario, and thanking the universe for providing you the best case scenario or what you want, one or the other, right? Staying optimistic about it is healing. It's letting go of control. As long as you have a clear intention of what you want, but you're not holding up unnecessary or unrealistic expectations, you still have an open, idea of what the universe can provide for you, and you're at peace with that, okay? You're a little bit more flexible with that idea. You're learning something, they're learning something, and it's all about coming into your true selves, okay? Being from your own self-love, you will kind of rise from the ashes here, basically, and come into a brand new realization, a relationship healing, and a new peace with your person here. So I feel like you're both are kind of in this. One of you is working on this healing, and the other one of you is kind of like, yeah, I'm really ready. I've done that. I'm really ready. So that's very interesting. I kind of get the feeling, Virgo, that's you that's ready. Go figure. All right, but Lovers on the mind, all right? So if you were wondering if they're thinking about you or what their intentions are right now, they're intending on healing this this relationship with you and coming back into this heart chakra and really, spending that quality time together, reconnecting and reestablishing what you guys once had, or what feeling you once had from the past. You want to reignite that, but have even more going on. So the universe, I feel like for those of you who've been waiting for something new to come around, you've got something not only coming around that's like super passionate and beautiful, but it's like the real deal. So keep me posted, guys. I want to know. All right, we'll get into your extended. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.